How do you do? My name is Jonathan Rose, and I'm the Associate Dean for the UVM Larner College of Medicine branch campus in Connecticut at New Vance Health. And glad to be participating in this virtual awards day. I wish we could be doing this in person. I have the honor of awarding the inaugural Joseph P. Cleary MD Award to a graduating student who has shown particular commitment to the Connecticut campus, and I'm happy to say that Nicole Jedrzynski is the first recipient of this award. So Nicole, congratulations to you and to your parents and to all the other students and parents who are joining this virtual affair. Congratulations, and I hope you're all finding ways to celebrate. Let me just quick share my screen so you'll see the people I am talking about. On top is a picture of Joe Cleary. Joseph P. Cleary is from Connecticut, is from Ohio originally, but did all of his education, both undergraduate, medical school and residency at Yale, where he completed a residency in internal medicine. He had a particular interest in cardiology. Joe did a stint in the Navy, but has spent most of his career as an internist at Norwalk Hospital, and he has served in a variety of both administrative and educational roles. He's directed both the residency and the clerkship, so he's certainly well aware of what students do in the clinical space in our hospitals. Joe's passion as a physician, I think, had to do with teaching. And he had contact with a huge number of residents and students over his 40 years at Norwalk Hospital until he retired this last year. And I know that his joy and his passion was teaching clinical skills at the bedside. He would always enjoy taking groups of students and learners up to introduce them to patients and demonstrate how to communicate with patients and demonstrate how to lay hands and trying to come up with a proper diagnosis, and also as a way of creating a relationship with patients. Joe is still busy in his community. He has a pet interest in 19th century Connecticut history, and I know he's working on several projects and actually working very diligently. And I know that Joe, if he were standing next to me, would want me to mention that he is an avid Red Sox fan. And I think we're all waiting for baseball season to open, along with many other things. Again, I'm going to share the screen for a moment. Nicole Jedrzynski is a graduating senior. I think she was actually already awarded her MD degree as part of an early cohort before the actual graduation ceremony coming up on the 17th. Nicole is from Sacramento, where her family still lives. She went to high school in Sacramento, and I believe she was an avid volleyball player. She went to college at UC Berkeley, where she majored in public health and engaged in research as an undergraduate. And she then matriculated immediately at University of Vermont. She was part of a cohort of students who opted to do their clinical training throughout the third year and most of the fourth year here in Connecticut. And I'd have to say she was the most enthusiastic about everything Connecticut from the absolute first minute she was here. She embraced the diversity of our community in terms of the types of patients we care for, from patients who are just recently arrived immigrants and struggling to make sense of the US healthcare system, all the way up to the lords and ladies of this part of coastal New England. And I think she learned a lot about clinical medicine from all of her patients. She was very engaged in getting to know the clerkship directors and those of us in the administration and the nursing staff and the ward staff in all the settings in which she worked. She loved the social life here in this area, close to New York, but also close to the hikes of Litchfield County and the local parks and rivers and streams. Nicole was very helpful in giving us feedback about the things that just went extremely well, the things that went well but needed some more work, and the things that we continue to work on. But she did so with a great spirit of wanting to be engaged in the way we improve things and the way we offered students exciting clinical exposures. As part of her third year, Nicole came up with a project that was part of her Road to Ophthalmology, the specialty in which she recently matched. She worked on a project with the emergency room physicians, cataloging the types of emergency ophthalmology care for which patients came to the emergency rooms at both Norwalk and Danbury hospitals. As part of that, she defined some of the socioeconomic background of the patients, and it was good demonstration of the fact that the non-biologic determinants of health, and certainly we've become increasingly aware of how important those factors are as we face this pandemic. But she demonstrated how important those factors are in the way patients use the healthcare system. So I'm particularly appreciative of that research project on which she worked so diligently, and that she presented here locally and then at a state level at a research conference. Nicole is going on to do an ophthalmology residency at the Pacific program that's part of the UCSF ophthalmology program. She's going to do a year of preliminary medicine there. She's going back to her roots in California. Nicole, you are an apt recipient of this first Joseph P. Cleary Award. We enjoyed having you here enormously. I congratulate you and share congratulations from Dr. Kalaga, from Joanna Conklin, Maura Barba, and Laura Smith, all the clerkship directors here. To you, congratulations. To your family, our warmest greetings, and to all the other students and families and loved ones who are participating. I wish we could be doing this in person. You all should be very, very proud of your accomplishments. I hope you thrive in the next iteration of your training. And I just want to wish you all well from Connecticut. Thank you very much.